and welcome back to Freakshow's Forgotten Films. Today we don't need to rattle the bones because we already know what we're watching. We are watching Anatomy 2, which is the sequel to Anatomy that we watched a few days ago. This time the anti-Hippocratics are trying to make synthetic body parts, which should be entertaining to watch. I'm not going to have much to say here for an intro. Let's just dive right in, watch the movie, and I'll let you know what I think about it. See you in a bit. And we're back. And I'm very happy to say that I love this one just as much as I love the first one. I did watch this one in original German with the English subtitles on, which is so much better. So much better to watch. We're following Joe this time. Just average Joe. Who wants to become a doctor because his brother's in a wheelchair. And he wants to save his brother. So he wants to fix the muscles in his brother's legs. So he meets up with this doctor named Charles. Charles is a professor who I can't pronounce his last name, so his name is Charles, who runs this elite group of interns. And what they do is they're trying to win the Nobel Prize by making synthetic muscles. Now this is exactly what Joe needs for his brother. His brother's name is Willie, by the way, which is funny. So he joins up with them. He's accepted into the group. He gets implants put in because they all have to have these implants put in as experiments and research. But the thing is, these are the anti-Hippocratics. Of course they are. Research above all else, right? Research before medicine. This is the anti-Hippocratics. So, if you cross them, bad things come of you. So that's basically what we're seeing here, is that people are trying to tell Joe, don't do this. You're just getting in there, get out while you can. And every time that someone tries to get out, something mysteriously happens. And it reminds me a lot of these movies from the late 90s, early 2000s era, which is about the same time as this, as The Skulls, which is a secret society type thing. Now, the first Skulls movie was great. I love that movie. This movie has a little bit more gore than the first one. The first one had some medical procedures. This one has, it's mostly medical gore as well, but there is more to it. And it's more of a thriller than a horror. If you're into that, I like that. Again, that's why it reminds me of The Skulls. The Skulls was a really good thriller. Anyway, the whole premise is people are trying to get Joe to not go through with this. And he finally comes to his senses. And he goes to get the implants taken out, but they're being taken out by this group of nurses. So that's kind of cringy because they're not doctors. They have no idea what they're doing. And he also has this implant on his spine. The doctor puts this implant on your spine so that he, or whoever has the computer, can control these implants. Because they're electric, right? So there's some great sequences where it's super soldiers and they're not in control of their own body. And that's basically what he's creating, is some kind of super soldiers. Anyway, I really liked it. I kind of give it a 7 out of 10, just like I gave Anatomy. Let's see who else. What else have I read? IMDb give this one a 5.1 out of 10, which I don't understand because I kind of think it's a little bit better than the first. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 29%, but the audience score was 42. Now, I keep saying I like bad movies. Ooh, I moved the thing. That's me. That's my fault. I like bad movies. And this feels like a 90s thriller slasher like The Skulls. I compared the first one to one of the sequels from Urban Legend. Maybe something like that. But I really enjoyed it. I really did. And I probably will watch these again. So, other than that, I don't have much more to say. So I'm going to take off again. This is a short one. This is a very short video. I'm very sorry. But I recommend watching it if you don't mind watching foreign movies. I do. It's fun. It's a good time. Yeah, so all my little linky things are down below. They're not really links. It's just my Instagram and my TikTok is down below. They're both Miss Freakshow 85. And I will see you in the next Freakshow's Forgotten Films.